Perfect.
Alrighty, nice. It is me, NasG RL, and I'm back. Look, if you checked out my last video on my basic of the basics mechanic tutorial, check it out. It will be in the link below or right at the end. Anyway, look, as I said in my last episode, this episode is about my training pack warm-up, what training packs I do. I have some in my saved file, so sort of thing, my favorites. So one of my most favorite ones I like to do is why you suck at shadow defense. It's what helped me get to my double jumps properly, and it helps me with my recoveries as well. You know, little things like that. So I like to do a lot of saves. Honestly, my saves are terrible. I like to do a lot of saves. So these are ones that I like to do. So I'm just going to do a couple of them. This is my basic warm up. That's really it. So with backers mod, it does help a lot as well. So again, very simple training. Knock them into the corner in this particular training pack, and I'll work on my recovery and my wave dashes as well. So I knock them into the corner. As you can see, I don't, just tap them and leave them. Little things like that. So this is one good one that I like to do. As you can see, I'm doing double jumping. I don't have to in a couple of these, but I prefer to work on my double jump while I'm in here, just to get get my double jump reactions out of the way. So as you see, I'm air rolling into the ball to help it a little more power to sort of knock it into the corner, so I can just roll away a little bit easier. My double jump, then I'm doing the fast double jump to help me sort of get momentum in the air quickly. It uses a lot more boost compared to trying to get momentum into the ground. So it's always good to try and build momentum on the ground before you double jump, because you use less boost that way. And you'll notice with a couple of these as well, I don't just always knock into the corner. You'll notice that I just knock them over the goal as well to help it bounce back towards the opponent's goal. So you can't always make it, just like that one, you can't always make it to get hit into the corner. What's going on? Sometimes it's good just to knock them off the backboard. If you know there's a bit of speed and a bit of power in the ball, it's good to let them just sail over the goals. You know what I'm saying? This one I'm going to try and carry with me. No, the ball disappeared in time. So as you see, I like to try and recover from the hit as well. So not just try and knock the ball away, that's not important, but it's also the recovery. See, I turn off the ball cam, I go into car cam to help with my recovery. So this is one thing that I do now. Of course, I'm no pro, I'm no expert, nothing like that. This is just what I do. Okay, this is what I've sort of taught myself, watching other good players play, a lot of good YouTubers, a lot of pro players out there. A lot of pro players out there. So a lot of pro players. A lot of pro players out there. Tap it. See how I managed to just like sort of tap it over me. Anyway, a lot of pro players out there. I've watched and copied what they do. They're 10 times a Rocket League player I'll ever be. So yes, they have some great tutorials. My wave dash. So you've basically got the idea of this training pack, really. So that was not bad little recovery that I managed to do. So very, very important. So I'm going to move on to the next one now. Change training. So if I also like to do uncomfortable saves. That's another good one I like to do. Air dribbles. I like the air dribbles. Helps you sort of work, air dribbles a bit. Some people say they're not super important. I'll turn off my ball cam actually. Turn off ball cam, work on your air dribbles. Now, see how I knocked the ball too far away? I need to really sort of keep it nice and close. That's not how you do it. Keep the ball nice and close, and then I can air dribble my way into the goal. Alright, so that's another little training pack I like to use as well. Change training, so if I go, as I saw, I really like to, if you really want to, wall to air dribble is a good one to help you sort of work out that you need to match the speed of the ball. If you want to do a lot of air dribbles as well, just dribble them into the goals and stuff like that. So that's another good one. That helps you with your backboards as well. That's too fast. It's too steep. Nope, that's not what I want to do either. So, little things like that help to go into the backboard. Little things. I'll do a proper one now. So, nope. I'll do a proper one now. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. So, again, help it knock into the goal, which not quite what I want to do then. Neither was that. But you've got, again, you've got the idea of what you... Why can't I do it when I'm doing a bloody video? It's a little bit better. No, it's not. Oh my god! I better do something, otherwise people think I can't do it. Yeah, there we go. Stay in the air. Look, that's going to have to do. And then you can work on the backboard as well by hitting it just that a little bit harder, which is not super ideal. No. Boom, and then a boom, and slow that shit. No. So a bit of a boom, and then a boom. No, this didn't really work either. But hit it. Oh, this might work. This might do it. No, I've gone the wrong way. But yeah, so this helps you to double touches off the backboard as well, which I've slowly been practicing, bits and pieces. Again, as you can see, I can do them, just not consistently. So, and I spun my car the wrong way because I'm an idiot. But yeah, look, this is one of my more favourite packs when I really feel like I want to have some fun. I feel that if I do these more advanced mechanics, my basic mechanics feel more simpler. So it's not bad to try and do more tricky mechanics as a warm-up to help you sort of, you know, get your basic mechanics, more confident in your basic mechanics. Because if you feel really good doing this, there we go, that was a good one. If you feel really good doing them, then your other basic stuff comes really, really good as well. The other thing that I like to do in this training pack is, of course, work on, you know, things like the ceiling shots as well. This is another good one to help. That was a really crappy ceiling shot because the Dominus doesn't really hit the ball very hard in this kind of setup. So, you know, basic things like that. I also like to work on my flip cancel, ceiling shot flip cancel. So that didn't really work either. But you know, I'm still working on these little bits and pieces there. So little, you know, little things like that. Nope, still didn't get my flip cancel. Come on, I want my flip cancel, please. I want to show everyone that I'm a fucking genius. That sucks at this game. Nope, still can't. Do it. There we go. So, sort of. That didn't quite work the way I wanted to. But, yeah, so these are some of my favourite training packs to go into. As I mentioned before, as well, exit the main menu is workshops. This is PC only, because PC only has workshops. How console players? So, if I go into workshops, some of my favourite things I like to work on is, again, is my dribble challenge. Dribble 2 overhaul is one of my more favourite warm-ups I like to use as well. There it is, there's the ball. So again, dribble from point A to point B without losing the ball, which is a good one, and you sort of work on your flips here as well, which is good. I'm only going to do the first couple, but it just gives you an idea of what it is that you need to do. So, dribble 2 overhaul. This is a lot of fun. You can time yourself as well. I think I can't remember how many levels there are. A lot. Where did my ball go? Damn it. So yes, these. Oh, come on. This is a lot of fun. It's hard to dribble while talking at the same time. But yes, I am being an idiot. Just trying to get in there. There we go. Oh, this is a fun one. Power slide into the ball and roll. Very nice. And the same thing. And power slide into the ball. No, try to be tricky. Anyway. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, I like to use this as a bit of warm up. I'm slowly getting better at dribbles. This is probably my biggest weakness, actually, is dribbling. So that's another good fun, another good warm up that I like to do as well. And then I'm going to go back into extras, and I'm going to select on another little warm up I like to do. And I've already done a video on it. And it is the rings. So rings 2 is a fun one. I really enjoy rings 2, and I do this as a warm as well, to warm up with my aerials, which is a lot of fun. I hope no one planned to seek there anytime soon. So as what a lot of people do is they use these rings to help with their aerial flying, get used to how their car moves in the air, which is what I'd recommend. You get to know how your car should move while it's in the air, to be honest, so how it all controls. And don't be afraid to take your time. Just get better at it as you go. See if you can beat my record by checking out my other video that I did on the Rings 2 challenge, if you wish. But yeah, this is one of my very many warm-up stages that I like to go through and just get better at, you know, aerials in general. So which is, you know, a lot of fun. You enjoy it. It just mixes up your training. So just like any professional athlete, they always try not to do the same thing over and over again, the daily grind, so it gets tedious and boring, so they like to keep things fresh. So this is one way to sort of freshen up your aerial training, to sort of just make things a little bit more, you know, I don't know, fun, seclusive towards your training, to help you get better and improve as a Rocket League player. So, you know, little things like that. It's all the little things that matter. Except for this, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Yeah, back through. But you get the idea. So yes, alright guys, so I'm going to leave it there. You've seen my warm-up training packs that I like to use for when I start comp. So you can do the same training packs that help me improve a lot, especially the defensive ones. There's some good shooting ones in there that I like to use as well, but those are some of the main ones that help me get a lot of my fundamentals. But now, because I've concentrated so much on these, I'm terrible at shooting. I'm terrible at scoring. I'm the open net missing king of the OCE, and I'll challenge anyone that wants to take that title from me. So guys, I shall see you all in the next training video. Part 3 will be out soon, and that's going to be my free play warm-up, what I like to do in free play using Backers Mod. So if you've got a PC, get yourself some Backers Mod, and you can copy what kind of training that I do if you want to improve your basics. Bye!